Right, everyone. So Undertaker just called out these people. So this is from Ringside News. The Undertaker believes in keeping the secrets of the world of professional wrestling alive. And that's why he grows frustrated with the modern age of wrestling, where many backstage details can get leaked at a moment's notice. In fact, The Undertaker has now called out stooges for ruining surprises for fans. While speaking on the 6 Feet Under podcast, The Undertaker was asked about how he was able to surprise Triple H and announce his Hall of Fame induction while keeping it a secret. The dead man called out stooges for leaking information in the wrestling industry, saying it has become difficult to keep surprises for fans. The WWE Hall of Famer expressed frustration over how many people reveal backstage details, making it harder to create genuine and emotional moments in the world of professional wrestling. Here was his exact quote. But to be able to pull something off like that in this day and age in the wrestling world, to pull the wool over anybody's eyes is tough because there are so many stooges out there who want to leak everything and make it harder to keep surprises for fans. So obviously, I think I have a little bit of a bias here, right? Because I do like kind of being able to bring you guys information from all these different reporters and all that other stuff that we can get. But as you always know on this channel, anything that's even a slight spoiler, we make sure that there's, first of all, there's nothing that somebody could gather from it from just looking at the video, right? Because I would never want to spoil anything by putting a picture that shouldn't be there, right? Even a hint that could spoil something. I don't want to do that. And we always give our spoiler warning. So it's just for the people that, because I agree with Undertaker in a sense. Like, there's, and this goes for a lot of things in life, but, even a Raw or a SmackDown, the fact that it's watchable the next day. The fact that, all of that added in, it makes it so less of appointment viewing, in my opinion. If I could just turn it on that next morning, obviously with the channel, we try to do things that night because we want to get those videos out for you guys and bring you that information. But the truth is, if I didn't have this channel, would I be watching Raw every night or would I watch it the next morning? Maybe I'd be watching it the next morning sometimes just because it doesn't have that feel that it had in the Attitude Era and after that, where now the pay-per-views, in my opinion, still bring that heat. But in the world of the internet, in the world of everything, I can't disagree with that from The Undertaker. And I do think you got to always acknowledge too that someone like him, who he's been a wrestler for so long, he's an industry guy versus someone like me or anyone else in kind of the wrestling media, we'd have a different take. And the way I view it is, I give a lot more credit to him, right? So I would have no problem saying, yeah, you know what? That kinda sucks, I give more credit to the people actually in the ring and actually doing things or behind the scenes or actually putting on the production than someone in the media just kinda talking about it. I have fun talking about it. It's a hobby. It's the reason I started the channel because I wanna give my thoughts and talk about this stuff, but to me, it's these guys are the ones that actually go out there and do it, right? Undertaker, how many countless hours of joy has he given to people? So I think he has a right to call, some of the media stooges over kind of this upset, especially when it's spoilers that are spoiling to people that are, like not wanted spoilers. People, in my opinion, especially this, like I said, we do this with this channel. If you don't want a spoiler, you should never get one unwanted on this channel. That's how I try to do it now. If I ever slip up or something, then, I'll have to apologize for that mistake. But in most cases, that's my goal is to, if we're going to have a video that has any semblance of a spoiler in it, I try to make sure that the title of the video, the headline is vague enough where people can't have it spoiled, and it's also in the video. There's enough time for somebody to get out of the video so that nothing gets spoiled. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.